If I could only explain to you all the stuff I've been going through, basically what it is I don't have enough gigs on my phone. So I have been having so many troubles with trying to like erase enough stuff and storage space on my phone in order to make you guys videos. And no matter what I try, I just can't do it. So I'm using Mike's phone today for the first time to try to make you a video. This video has made 3 times already, and I'm hoping the fourth time is the charm. It's my own fault for letting myself fall so far behind. But with everything else going on, it just seems like there's so many more important things in the world. It seems sort of trivial to be talking about what I've been eating, but I missed you guys and I really wanted to make a video. So, without further ado, I want to get back on track and talk to you about what I've had from day 80 on in my weight loss journey. So here goes, and I really hope this takes. On day 80 at 2:30 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 3:15 I had a yogurt with a banana. At 4:30 I had coffee with creamer. At 7:20 p.m. I had coffee with creamer, an English muffin with margarine and cream cheese. At 8:39 I had a screwdriver with some cashews, and at 10 p.m. I had shrimp poppers, fries, cocktail sauce and blue cheese, and the poppers and the fries were baked in the oven. On day 81 at 9:30 a.m. I had orange juice. At 9:45 a.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 11 a.m. I had a pint of strawberries. At 12:40 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 2 p.m. I had a breakfast sandwich with sausage, egg, and cheese. At 7:30 p.m. I had 7 cookies, coffee and creamer. And at 10 p.m. I had pasta, meat sauce with pasta sauce, Romano cheese, and 1 garlic toast garlic bread that had 5 cheese garlic bread. On day 82 at 1:30 p.m. I had coffee with creamer and a lot of water. At 3:30 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 5 p.m. I had a breakfast sandwich that had sausage, egg, and cheese. At 5:30 p.m. I had 4 cookies as a snack. At 7:30 p.m. I had coffee with creamer, an English muffin with cream cheese and jelly. At 10:15 p.m. I had some pretzel rods and chip dip. At 10:30 p.m. I had General Tso's chicken and rice, and it was a microwavable kind. And then I couldn't sleep at night, so at 1:30 a.m. I had a small bowl of the General Tso's chicken and rice again. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry about the lighting. I hope this comes out okay. On day 83 at 2:45, I had coffee with creamer, 6 French toast sticks. At 4 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. At 6 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. At 7:40 p.m., I had a cheeseburger and some cold pasta salad with mayo. The cheeseburger was just cheeseburger and a bun, plain. At 11:40 p.m., I had an English muffin with jelly and cream cheese and margarine. And at 1:40 a.m. I had a small bowl of the pasta salad, which was basically just the suddenly salad, and I had it with mayonnaise. You could either eat it hot or cold. I ate it cold. On day 84 at 10:30 a.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 4:45 p.m. I had coffee with creamer and 2 French cream horns. At 6:35 p.m. I had 2 bean and cheese burritos with sour cream and hot sauce, and they were homemade. And no, I'm sorry, they were store-bought microwavable. And at 9 p.m. I had half a ham steak with sweet potatoes, rice, peas, and mac and cheese. On day 85 at 1:30 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 4 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 5 p.m. I had leftovers, so I just had some sweet potatoes, rice, and a quarter of a cup of mac and cheese, some peas, and 2 tablespoons of pasta salad. At 6:45 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. And at 10 p.m. I had 8 mini cheddar cheese pierogies with butter and salt. On day 86, I had an orange juice at 1:40 p.m. At 2 p.m. I had coffee with creamer. At 5:20 p.m. I had coffee with creamer and one big homemade chocolate chip pancake with butter, and I had a tablespoon of butter with that, or tablespoon of margarine. At 9:50 p.m. I had 8 pierogies and butter. At 11:30 p.m. I had a frowny face. I had a handful of chocolate chips. And at 1:40 a.m. I couldn't sleep, so I had 2 plain bean and cheese burritos. So as you can see, I'm not doing the greatest. I could be doing a lot worse, but I'm not doing the greatest. And there's no excuses for it. I am definitely emotionally eating. On day 87, at 1 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. At 3 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. At 4:40 p.m., I had 6 French toast sticks, some sugar-free syrup with that, and a coffee with creamer. At 6:20 p.m., I had a quarter cup of pasta salad, 1 banana, and a yogurt. At 8:10 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. And at 9:45 p.m., I had 2 meat and cheese homemade burritos with onion, and it says big. Now, they were big burrito shells, and I made the tacos myself. I used a leaner ground beef. I didn't use much cheese at all, but they were larger tortillas, so I definitely should have picked smaller tortillas. But the large ones were the only ones we had in the house. I was quite hungry. Obviously should have just had one instead of two, but I had two. And then at 1:10 a.m. I was up late. I've been having a lot of hard time sleeping lately. I had a quarter of a cup of mozzarella cheese just shredded. On day 88 at 1 p.m. I had orange juice. At 2 p.m. I had orange juice. At 4 p.m. I had a Red Bull. 6:45 p.m. I had coffee with creamer with 4 cookies. And at 6:55 p.m. I had 12 Ritz crackers with American cheese. And then I stopped writing for whatever reason it was. I know for a fact I ate more that day, but I can't recall what. I keep trying to look at the camera, but the lens is over on the opposite side, so I'm sorry, I'm looking off into the distance. I ate more that day, but I didn't record it, so I am sorry about that. And that was day 88. So I got myself a new food journal. It looks like this. It's a full book one. And I'm going to start off with what I wrote in there. Sorry for the delay. On day 89, which was Sunday, April 26th, at 3:40 p.m., I had 6 French toast sticks with sugar-free syrup, coffee with creamer, and a banana. At 6:30 p.m., I had a meat and cheese burrito with sour cream. At 10 p.m., I had peanuts and cashews. At 11:30 p.m., I had 7 pierogies and margarine. And then I didn't remember the time, but I had some just plain American cheese with some Ritz crackers. On Monday the 27th, which would have been day 90, at 2 p.m. I had a yogurt and a banana. At 7:35 I had 2 bean and cheese burritos that were store-bought with sour cream and hot sauce. At 9:30 p.m. I had shrimp poppers and seasoned fries that were baked with cocktail sauce. At midnight I had 8 Ritz crackers and American cheese. At 2 a.m. I had yogurt and banana. On the 28th of April, which was a Tuesday, which was day 91, at 12:30 p.m. I had 6 French toast sticks, sugar-free syrup, orange juice. At 2:15 I had coffee and creamer with sugar. At 4:50 p.m. I had coffee and creamer and sugar. So I messed up again. I started putting sugar in no more than a table or a teaspoon or two. At 6 p.m., I had 7 Ritz crackers, and at 9:15 p.m., I had a quarter of a cup of mozzarella shredded. I don't believe I ate more that day, but if I did, I didn't write it down. And that was day 91. On day 92 at 2 p.m., I had coffee with creamer and sugar. At 4 p.m., I had coffee and creamer and sugar. At 5:30 p.m., I had a Red Bull. At 6:30 p.m., I had a pint of Magnum ice cream. I've never had it before and I wanted to treat myself. I was very disappointed in myself, not only because I shouldn't have had the whole pint, because there are so many calories in ice cream. It's just ridiculous. And I didn't like it anyway, so I'll never do it again. At 9 p.m., I had some baked potato wedges. At 10:15, I had coffee and creamer. And at midnight, I had 6 pierogies and sour cream. On day 93, at 1:30 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. At 5:30, I had coffee with creamer. At 6 p.m., I had coffee with creamer. At 10 p.m., I had homemade meatloaf with mashed potatoes, just a small amount, and a lot of green beans. At 11:30 p.m., I had a piece of cake that was small, and then some yogurt. On day 94, at 4:15, I had a late start. I had coffee with creamer. At 5:30, I had coffee. At 6 p.m., I had an olive loaf sandwich which was just olive loaf, American, and Swiss cheese. 8:15 p.m., I had 2 small slices of homemade meatloaf. And at 11 p.m., I had baked potato wedges with blue cheese. And finally, on day 95, I had Tim Hortons Double Coffee at 1 p.m. 3 p.m. I had coffee and creamer. 4 p.m. I had 6 French toast sticks with sugar, free syrup, coffee with creamer. At 10 p.m., I had baked fries with blue cheese and an olive loaf sandwich. Later on in the evening, I had a yogurt. And later on in the evening, I still couldn't sleep, so I had a bowl of cereal with whole milk. And that is what I ate from day 80 to day 95. I'm sorry I've been so lax. I didn't mean to be gone for so long. I'm sorry about the lighting. It looks like it's pretty dark, but I think anyone that took the time to watch this whole video, I miss you all, and I promise I'm going to be more regular now that I can use Mike's phone to do this. I'm really hoping this video takes, because I'll be so disappointed if it doesn't. I hope you're all doing well and practicing social distancing, using your mask and your hand sanitizers. Even if your states open up, please know that this pandemic is very serious, very dangerous. People are losing their lives. When you see lives lost, it's not just a number, there's a name behind every number. And just be safe, give all the glory to God. And until I talk to you next time, take care. Bye.